I am pride. I have fallen down before, and I've had to pick myself up a million times. Going into junior high school itself, that is something I could only describe in one word, and it's very dark, but it's death. The biggest thing was just not feeling comfortable in my own skin because I knew who I was inside, but I didn't really want to come out and say that so early on in my life because I didn't think people would think it was valid with how young I was. I was chained down by bullies quite literally, but wanted a rope to hold me up at the end of the day. There were enough scars on my heart from the people that consistently ridiculed me for being who I am, but I continued to leave scars on my skin. With junior high, there were bullies everywhere. And the difference between junior high and high school, besides the obvious fact that I wasn't harming myself or anything anymore, was just that I started to become more comfortable with my sexuality, so I started exploring my feelings. But in high school, things got better. I did come out. I was just like, hey, I'm really gay. And that's just how it was. And if people could take that or leave it, that's how I was. I held my head up a lot of the time, and apparently that intimidated people. So they viewed me as an intimidating person, and some people thought I was mean. But realistically, the entire facade was just to feign confidence until I actually felt it. So I just wanted to get out of high school, finish things up, and see where the rest of my life would take me. In my first year of university, I dropped everything in regards to who I was back in high school. And so I just embraced the new life that I had. And with that, I got very overbearing in how I expressed my sexuality in regards to liking boys and stuff. I was pretty forward with a lot of people, and I think that worked as a detriment to me in first year, but I picked myself up since then. But a big thing in my first year was I always knew I had anxiety and these little tics and everything, but I actually got diagnosed because I started having these severe panic attacks a lot of the time, and it became difficult to sleep, it became difficult to stay in classes. I'd have a panic attack in the middle of a lecture, and I was just in the middle of a row with people surrounding me, so I couldn't get out, and that's just a sick metaphor all on its own, just literally being trapped even though I was in a place where I felt so free. So mental illness really came into the picture in a full force, so that was kind of hard to deal with, but I'm dealing with it, I'm coping, I'm still here, we're fine, and I love university, even though it terrifies me at every corner. My life right now, it's full of confidence, full of new moments, full of pride, and that's who I am now. I am a confident person, I am full of pride, and I am also a person who will inevitably fall down and have to pick myself back up again a million times over. But I know now that I have the ability to do that, whereas I didn't believe in myself nearly as much before.